You got that S-N-Y-D-D-R-S-I-T-D-W-N. Sit down with Snyder.
Today on the Snyder Sit Down! Welcome to the Snyder Sit Down. We are at Ripley Greer because why not?
Because Broadway.
We have Caroline Chisholm of the Charlotte Chisholms.
Hey Ron.
How's babysitting for you in New York?
It's so good. I picked her up the other day and she like comes out of the stage door and she has her hands like this. And I like went to give her a hug and I was like, oh, okay, we're not hugging. And she goes, and she had a mustache on. Today she was painting my nails and she started singing Remember Me from Coco.
Oh.
And I fully was like trying to hold back my tears.
So I was babysitting this genius. She was 5 years old and we were playing games and she was a genius. And I go, do you know what you want to be when you grow up? And she goes, just like my mom and dad, a doctor. You need to start watching Grey's Anatomy now. Whoa, so we were picking out a story for bedtime.
Yeah.
And she goes, the Coco book. And I was like, oh, like the movie. She goes, no. And I was like, what? Like hot cocoa? Like, she goes, the brand. And I was like, she goes, Coco Chanel. I've still never seen any of the new Jurassics or the new Star Wars. I've seen all the classics. I know, like, I know.
I'm gonna go.
And, like, isn't Chris Pratt in them?
Yes.
He's hot. So,
yes, that's
what
why
am
he
I
got
doing?
hot.
Who's your number one celebrity crush?
Okay,
I have a laundry list.
obviously my number one celebrity crush is Hillary Duff.
So what about, like, maybe a boy?
Okay, a boy.
Do you want to know mine while you think?
Yeah.
Okay, number one, Adrian Grenier from The Devil Wears Prada. He's Anne Hathaway's boyfriend in The Devil Wears Prada. Number two, Richard Madden. Do you know who? Oh, it's Rob Stark. And he's the prince in Cinderella. And he is good.
He's beautiful.
He's stunning. And then I think Chris Pine. I love a good Chris Pine. Honestly, like Chris Pine a la Into the Woods. Like, he was the best part of that film. I'm sorry.
Did you see Mamma Mia 2?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Okay, here's my experience with Mamma Mia 2. The first half, I was like, this is terrible. And then all of a sudden, and I don't know when it happened or what happened, I had like a seizure and then Cher comes and all of a sudden I'm like in love and having fun. So what have you been up to recently?
This summer I did Anything Goes at Westchester Broadway Theater and I had a fantastic time. Home is a very important thing to me. And it's not necessarily that means like North Carolina. I made a home in Ohio when we were at Wright State. It's just like having a space that's my own. Really loved that getting to do Anything Goes. Every night I got to come home to my place. I'm leaving tomorrow to go back to Little Theater on the Square.
Shout out to John and Therese.
Hi John and Therese,
We
I
love
can't
you
wait to
guys.
see you.
And you're gonna be with Evan?
Evan Gunter.
Ugh.
And Corey John Hafner and Jamie Finkenthal.
Petite engagement.
A petite engagement, 3 weeks, and then I'm going home for Christmas.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you'll have enough points.
I'll have enough points. My celebrity crush, I figured it out.
Oh, great.
I have
Full
3,
circle.
and this is gonna make you laugh.
Number 1. I'm ready to laugh. She laughed first.
My number 1 is Jimmy Fallon.
I love Jimmy Fallon. Love that answer.
If I saw him or Hillary Duff on the streets of New York, which is possible, I believe I would just sit crisscross applesauce on the ground. The other 2, I think it would be Chris Pratt and then Andy Samberg. It's like goofy, but
I like the funny guys.
I do like the funny guys.
I like that.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
into
to
that.
be made to laugh. Thanks. This is my closing statement. Oh, I hope I don't mess it up. Cody and I went and saw the movie Green Book. There is a scene in a hotel room and like both guys are in their separate beds and they're laying there asleep and this one guy, and you don't expect him to say it, he was like, the world is full of lonely people too scared to make the first move. That is the truest thing ever. And like, as much as sometimes it's scary to put myself out there, like hearing those words spoken on a big screen by somebody that would never say them, it was like, yeah, it's full of those people too scared to make the first move. So like, I might as well do it.
Yes.
You surround yourself with the people you love, and if you have to just keep pushing, do it.
I love that. That's a great quote to end on. Thank you for tuning into the Snyder Sit Down.
Thanks.
Caroline Chisholm, Ripley Greer, thank you for sponsoring us.
Thanks, Ripley.
We'll see you next time.